Hello everybody. We've got a few things we want to do today. Dad might be going cultivating, but right now me and Adrian are going to go pick up a torque wrench. I think that's what you would call them anyway. At our cousin's place, and we're going to torque the wheels on the camper because next weekend we're going to go camping in like Ohio. So that camper's going to be traveling quite a ways. So we need to get that all together, and we also want to finish resealing the roof and go over the truck, make sure all the oils are good, grease it, all that happy stuff. So we're gonna go do that right now. I need this set here, what we call the Blue Point set, because it's a Blue Point. It's the only Blue Point set that we have. But we got the torque wrench, and yeah, so we're gonna get this set up. I'm gonna try to torque these down to about 110-ish, because that's what we torque down at the trailers where I work. Torque the tires at. So I figure that's about right. Pretty close. We tightened these down pretty good earlier with the impact gun. But we didn't have a torque spec on them. Torque rating, I should say. Or what they were at. So we're just gonna put 110 on them. I got them all torqued and I double checked them. So now I'm gonna go return this. Didn't take long to do it. I do like the snap-on torque wrench though. It's really nice to use. What I'm gonna do first with this truck is check the oils in it and everything. There we go. Oh, engine oil looks good. Engine oil's good. Transmission oil's good. Brake fluid looks good. Yep, we're good. That doesn't look the prettiest though, but we're good. Also, I need to check the oil in this transfer case. I think it's that bolt there. That'd be the plug whatever thing. And this seal is starting to get a little bit damp, or it looks damp. Wonder if we're not starting to get a leak in the transfer case. Hopefully not. But I'm gonna try to pull this plug out and see. Hopefully we have good oil, because it could be a little bit unhandy to get into. Got it checked, it's good. Now I just need to grease it. And I kind of wish I would have brought the grease gun underneath here, because I have to get up and get out underneath the truck and get it. I'm just kicking out blocks of wood that don't need to be in here. Then they need to grease this drive line. It's actually pointing right where I need it. I don't know where that one is. Then I also need to grease the front axle. So yeah, fun. At least this truck isn't super low. 2500 diesel, so it's up a little bit. I got this set of picks a couple months ago. I actually really liked them back when they were on sale in the catalog. My tools, but they have this casing thing, and I didn't really like how it stores them. But I didn't know how I would store them in my tool bag, because it was going back and forth to work with it. I still am. I decided to cut grooves in right here on the side, right there, put a rubber band on. Well, that didn't hold it good, so I cut grooves on this side and this side. That held it really well. I had to use a green rubber band because why not match it? That actually worked really, really well. A lot better than you'd imagine it would. But I need to go back underneath and grease it. And if you can't tell, I'm not really looking forward to it, but it needs to be done, and I can do it, I think. So I'm gonna go do it. Let's set this to 5, not 25. This is why I brought the picks underneath here. Grease starts back in here. Dad said you have to remove a bunch of dirt to make sure to be able to get on them, so they take grease or whatever. Ouch. Okay, that one should be good. Pretty well. Clean up some stuff. Then there's one up there. That was that one. I think there's one on the steering arms, or on the ball joints, but I have to look for sure. That's like, anywhere you think there's gonna be a dumb spot to put a grease cert, that's where you find one. I know exactly what he means. That one's in a stupid spot. And I imagine all the rest are too. I don't know why. I don't know what's going through an engineer's mind when they put a grease cert there. I can understand it, like if the grease cert would turn or something, but no, that one's solid. That's a stupid spot, but whatever. Okay, make that 2 more dumb spots. This one's not too bad. It's right here. The other one's right underneath the ball joint out there. That one's not too awful to get to either. I'm surprised they don't get knocked off more. But I sure hope they don't. Come on. Here. Now let's grease it. I missed like 3 zerks. There's one above this and one above that on that side, then one way up there. Don't know how well you can see it, but it's way up there and tough to get to. I'm gonna see if I can sweet talk Dad into doing those. I think I got all the rest. Me and Adrian are up here on top of the camper trying to finish resealing it. Got some regular caulk silicone out around, kind of as a barrier because this stuff's self-leveling. It'll shake out. We did a bunch up there earlier. Adrian did a lot of it, and we're working on getting the rest of this done. He's working on these vents around through there. I'm gonna work on this back. This back takes a good while. This long stretch takes a while to do. So yeah. And then once we're done with this, we're gonna go bed cattle. I got some done here at this end. I think I made it too big. Adrian's working at that side. He's got the last tube, and it's looking like we need to get at least 1, if not 2 more tubes to finish this. But the rest of these can go down, as far as I know. Then probably level this at least a little bit, get it semi-level, so we can run the slide out tonight. Because me and Adrian are planning on sleeping in here tonight. We have some family visiting from Texas tonight. So yeah, that's what else needs done quick. Then we can go bed, or whatever we're gonna do after that. Looks like we're gonna need about 2 more tubes of that stuff. Stuff isn't overly cheap, but it was time for this camper to have it resealed. So yeah, that's almost, we're almost done. Almost. We'll have to wait till Monday to get the other tubes. Then Adrian's probably gonna finish them if he's not cultivating. And if he is, I might finish it after work, I don't know. We'll see what Dad has planned. But yeah, we're gonna go get this semi-level. All right, we got that greased as good as we could. Dad said the one grease zert that was so far up that he never greased that, or if he did, it was like first time or two that he greased it with. But we have about 15 minutes and before our family show up, and we have a calf to pick up. So we're gonna go pick up a calf quickly. Hopefully we can do it quickly. When we go there, we could spend probably several hours just sitting there, standing around in the barn talking about cattle. Because why not? They are very, very smart with their cattle, especially the younger guy. He studied them pretty good. He picks pretty much the bulls that get mated with their cows, and that'd be the calves that we get. And he's like, well, I can see it in this one. He's very good with his cattle, so it's very interesting. Okay, so you see how dark it is out here. Let me show you something. Look at that. I got a light put up. It's not even completely dark yet, and this thing lights up the area like crazy. Does a really good job from what I know of it so far. And it's, like I said, it's not even completely dark yet. I can't wait to see how it looks once it is dark. I might readjust a little bit. It's focusing a lot right here. I think I want it to cover the grain bins a little bit more. But it has like 3 adjustable lights, or like heads. The main center head, and it has 2 smaller heads that are all adjustable. And I have it set right on a corner so I can get some of it to point that way, the one small head, the other to point out through here, and the center one comes out here. That light right there is an Olafus. I believe that's how you say it. 55 watt light. Does really good. It has 2 modes, dusk to dawn or always on. There's a little cap thing that you can screw on, and they even send a couple extra caps with, I call them caps, that you can put on the sensor to figure out like if it's blinking or whatever, for whatever reason, of the sensing for the, I think they'd call it a photo cell, but I'm not sure. Get that all figured out. You can get it, yeah. There's a lot of stuff with it. And it's IP65 waterproof, so it can withstand rain, snow, and harsh conditions. I don't know what the IP65 rating is, but it seems to be pretty good. It has 112 LED units that make like 5,500 lumens of light. So I think it's pretty nice and bright. We'll turn this way now so you can see it better. I actually really like how this looks on the camera with my forward-facing screen that I can see a lot better than that old light that we have. It has a beam angle of like 120 degrees, so it's pretty good. And the color temperature is 6500 K, which I'm not sure what stands for also. If you want to get one of these, link is in the description to get them from Amazon or from their website. And like I said, I'm not really a fan of how I have it adjusted. It's pointing down plenty much, I feel. I think I want that bright spot to be out here more, if I can do that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna mess around with it. Probably tomorrow, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Sunday. Probably next week sometime, or when I feel like it or have time, I'll mess around with it some more and get it to exactly how I want it. We'll be good to go. Big thank you to Olafus for sending it out and letting me try it. So we got the truck all greased up. got as much done on the camper as we can. We also leveled it, sort of ish. It's not really level, but it's close enough. Then me and my brother Adrian are gonna sleep in there. We have family here. It's a good excuse to sleep in the camper, because why not? But yeah, I really like that light. I might need to get some more. Maybe put one here, and one there, and one there, and one there, and okay, maybe not. But anyway, that's a really nice light. I really like it. Here's the other things that they sent along. Not this. They did send though 3 wiring nuts. They were too small for the wiring I was using. I just used some old stuff that we had that worked good, so I had to use bigger ones. But this is like, if I understand it right, this cap here, you take off the old one, or not the old one, the clear one, put that on if it's blinking, and I assume you use this to make that it gets dark quicker or darker. Then this one, you take the clear one off, you stick this one on, and it's on all the time. So if you'd want to have it set up with like a switch or something, which I didn't have the time, and I don't really need a switch for it. But you can set them up with a switch. You could set it up like this with a switch, so just be on and off whenever you want it. I wasn't really paying attention to how much SD card footage I have time, but we got the calf picked up and here. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I have 1 second left.